Alrighty. So I'm gonna play a franchise. What team should I be?
What team are
What do you mean? What team? You don't know what teams there are?
they?
There are teams.
No. Okay.
A lot of them.
Can I just pick a random one?
Yeah, if you know one.
Okay, is there different ones? Like, can I pick the Ravens?
I'm gonna be the Dolphins.
Oh, well then why'd you ask me?
I thought you would pick sooner.
Well, you didn't tell me what teams. What if I were to pick, like, something and there wasn't?
What do you mean? My settings. Starting point will be preseason. And start playing. Alrighty. Upgrade players right away. It's like Bobby McCain. Just give a quick auto upgrade to these guys. Alright, get this out of the way. Pause it if you want to read it. Take a look at our team. I always go to roster. So let's go by position. Quarterback, looks like we got Ryan Fitzpatrick, but obviously Tua Tagovailoa is going to be the starter. That 81 speed, 88 throw power already makes him better. And his accuracies are tiny bit under on medium and deep. He's got the same throw on the run, basically. Throw under the pressure is pretty much the same. Play action, his carrying's better. Ball carrier vision's better. He's got a better juke move in case you scramble. You need to get one move on somebody. And there's a $28 million penalty to trade him. So, what we're going to do is first thing, I don't think I can trade Ryan Fitzpatrick. I don't think it's realistic that anyone would offer anything for him. So I'm just going to add him to the trade block. And we'll start Tua Tagovailoa. I'll let him sit secondary in the preseason. That way he can get a little bit of bump XP. And then Fitzpatrick will be benched come week 1. Halfbacks, looks like we're working with Matt Breida, Jordan Howard, Kalen Balaj. Laird here, I'm actually going to be cutting. And that's just due to his 86 speed. It's too slow. I like my halfbacks to have a little bit of speed on them. Now, who to start here, though? Because Myles Gaskin is only 87 speed, but he's got that 88 carrying at a one-year guy at 23. Kalen Balaj is also good, but Matt Breida with that 95 speed. Star Dev, only 25. He won't regress for another 3 years, and he's got 85 carrying, which is good. He's an elusive guy, which is nice. Break him out to the outside. Change of direction's good. Looks like he's juking people more than he is spinning. That injury concerns me, though, so maybe we'll have to keep Howard and Balaj on the roster just in case something happens. I'm going to go ahead and add trade block Gaskin. My fullback, Chandler Cox, 79 speed. Carrying's only 74. That's a concern. Probably look to replace him in either the offseason or 6th, 7th round of draft. Wide receivers are, they could be better, but we've got a couple of young guys down here. Preston Williams, 91 speed, 23 years old. 82 catching's decent. Spec catch of 86 is really good. And then you've got Isaiah Ford, 88 speed. But I found the outside guys don't really need too good a speed as long as they have some good route running, which he does. He's got okay. 75 plus and everything. And then 82 catching's okay. 91 acceleration makes him a little off the line kind of guy. But other than that, mean, obviously, we're not keeping a 55 overall on the team. There's nothing you can do with someone like that. Devontae Parker, we're obviously keeping. Albert Wilson, I'm actually going to put him on the trade block just because he's already 28, so he's going to regress after this season. Especially with a team like the Dolphins, not looking to keep someone that's been around forever. Jakeem Grant's got 95 speed. Catching's 82. He's a pretty solid overall guy, but that 63 release is kind of scary for me. I can maybe move him to halfback. He's carrying 74, juke move 87, break tackle 78, kick return 90. He seems pretty good there. So we'll keep him on. Alan Hearns, I'm going to add to trade block. He's 28. 26-year-old Chester Rogers, I'm going to add to trade block. And then I'm thinking Preston Williams, Isaiah Ford, and then Devontae Parker will be my starting 3 for season 1 here. Gary Jennings I'll probably keep around. Mark Hollins, 89 speed isn't slow, but he is 26 at 68 overall. I'm just going to go ahead and release him. Ricardo Lewis, 91 speed, 26 years old. 72 short, kind of worries me. 63 carrying also is worrying. No real fantastic, 90 juke move, nothing like that. I think I'm going to release him too, just not really in the wheelhouse of young receiver or over 80 overall. Moving on to tight end, I got Mike Gesicki. Excited to have him. 83 speed kind of sucks as a receiving tight end, but we'll be all right with that. We'll run him on some slants and some deep routes, being 6'6". Hopefully he can go up over somebody. Use that spec catch at 85 to go ahead and catch some balls in traffic. 25-year-old Adam Shaheen, 81 speed as a secondary guy. 25-year-old isn't perfect, but it's better than a 28-year-old at the same overall, and we're on him for cheap. Let's see how long we do have him. Looks like we've only got him through 2020, so no reason cutting him. It's only 1.27 million, and it's not going to affect our salary cap for next year anyway. Durham Smythe, 25 years old, 64 overall. Blake Ferguson. So it looks like I am keeping Smythe, even though he's only a 64 overall, because Ferguson here is 27 overall with 70 speed. Don't care what he does on special teams. Not really a big part of the way I play Madden. So I'm going to go ahead and cut him. And it'll cost us $190,000, but like I said, that's not really going to matter for this season. Looking to rebuild with a lot of younger players anyway. Left tackle, Austin Jackson. 21-year-old rookie, 64 overall. Only 83 strength, 69 pass block, 66 run block. Awareness 72, which isn't too bad. Injuries good. With that 83 strength, though, I wonder who we have playing guard and center. See, not really anybody. But Ted Karras here, a little bit better, 86 strength. It's Eric Flowers. What's his strength? 90? That pass block 69 worries me, though. Let's get Robert Hunt. Robert Hunt here is a rookie, 67 overall, 89 strength, which is better. The pass block, run block worry me, but the strength overall is going to be better. So I'm going to move Robert Hunt here. Other way. I'm going to move him to left tackle. And then Michael Dieter, actually, is a one-year guy, 23 years old, 65 overall. Speed's only 65, but he's got 86 strength. High 70s run and pass blocking, 71 awareness. He should be good to start here. As good as anybody, really, that we do have on this Dolphins franchise right now. Center, Ted Karras is probably the best guy we've got on the offensive line. So we're going to be looking to do a complete overhaul. Maybe Eric Flowers is better, but yeah, he is a little bit better. What's his blockings, I wonder? Well, they're a little bit better, but that's right. He's 26 years old. I'll leave him interior. Start Robert Hunt, the rookie, out at the outside. And then, let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to move Austin Jackson here to center. And the reason that is he's 21 years old. He's a rookie, only 83 strength. Center doesn't need all the strength unless you're going up against a nose tackle. Not a lot of 3-4 defenses out there that we'll be facing in the next few weeks, so hopefully he'll be able to improve a little bit. And Ted Karras, right guard, right tackle. I'm actually going to move Ted Karras to right tackle, as he is a run and pass block specialist, 86 strength. He'll be good enough to play that right tackle spot, and he'll be better than the 65 overall that we have over there right now. So there's Ted Karras in his newfound position. Right guard Michael Dieter, Austin Jackson in the center, left guard Eric Flowers. I could start Kindley, but with that 85 strength and only 56 speed, if anyone rushes around that edge, he's not going to be able to block him. Left tackle Robert Hunt obviously will start here at 24 years old. Moving on defense, I got Emmanuel Ogba here at left end. I do have Jonathan Ledbetter as his backup here at 63 overall. I do like him more than Zach Seiler. However, if you look at right end here, I got Christian Wilkins already at 24 years old, 74 overall, 72 speed, which is pretty good, and 86 strength, which is pretty nice. He's a power move type of guy, has good block shedding, good strength, which is what I like in my defensive lineman. You also got a rookie in Raekwon Davis at right end, 313 pounds, 6'6", 71 overall. He's going to be moving over to defense along with Devon Godchow at 77 overall, 85 strength, 80 block shedding. He looks like a decent guy. Probably going to have to look at replacing him in the near future, but Raekwon Davis will be a nice supplement for now with his size. He'll be a good secondary defensive tackle for us in the coming years. Left outside linebacker, we've got Kyle Van Noy at 29 years old. Obviously, we're going to want to get a replacement for him in the next couple of years as he begins to regress. That 98 play recognition, 97 awareness, however, will play into factor. That'll be nice for us. James Crawford, 25 years old, 66 overall. Not a fantastic backup to have. I'll want to get Curtis Weaver in that secondary spot. Cut Crawford here if he can't fit anywhere else, because Weaver needs that development behind Van Noy. Get him ready to take over that starting position. Got Raekwon McMillan, middle linebacker, sitting at the top, 24 years old, 76 overall. 86 speed is pretty good. But I also have Jerome Baker, a year younger, 2 years experience, 89 speed, and he's got that 83 tackle, the same as McMillan's. He's also got 73 strength is all, but middle linebacker for me is somebody I'll use her. So I'll be actually driving him around the field myself. Coverages aren't really all that important to me at a middle linebacker. I just like the speed and the tackle ability. So I think I'm going to stick with a 3-4 here, which is what I think the Dolphins originally run. And one of these three guys here is going to get cut. Probably two of them, actually. I think I'll keep on Kruger Hill just because of his speed. His tackle, however, is 79. It's pretty low. I guess for a backup, Roberts will do. Kruger Hill, I'll keep them both on for now because they will attract me a penalty. And I'll cut Munson there at 59 overall. Moving out to right outside linebacker, I got Shaq Lawson. Obviously, 82 speed isn't exactly what you want from a guy like this, but the 85 tackling makes up for it. Power moves, 83. Looks like he's got 85 strength as well. Vince Beigel, 83 speed, sitting at a 71 overall at 27. Obviously not a very viable backup for the future. Egovian, 27. straight off the roster. Not even going to look at his stats. 27 years old is too old for me to be under a 70 overall and be a backup on my team. Cornerbacks, we're looking at Byron Jones, 92 speed. Xavier Howard, 91 speed. And you can see this team kind of has a zone coverage thing going on right now, where a lot of their guys have zone over man. Now, Byron Jones has good man. Been in the league 5 years, 27 years old. He's got good press, 92, to go along with that 84-man coverage. But after you get past Xavier Howard, not really a lot of talent in the zone or man department. However, Noah, not going to pronounce his last name, 20-year-old, 70 overall, 91 speed, 70 man, 77 press. Going to want to get him involved early and often. 20 years old, he's going to be around for a long time. 62 catching, 93 speed, he's 5'10". He'll be good for us for a long time. Nick Needham, going to stick around for a while. I think I'm going to put Noah here in the slot. Let him get burnt a few times. Let him learn. Just let him progress over the season. Going down, I got Nate Brooks, 63 overall. With that 62 zone, 64 man, 85 speed for a corner. Just isn't fast enough in the NFL anymore. 87 would be fast enough, but he's 5'9". Only has 84 jumping. Not a spectacular overall set of attributes there. Going to cut him. Like I said, Noah's going to be our slot guy. Nick Needham's going to be our third. And then Xavier and Byron are going to be our main dudes there. Free safety, got Bobby McCain. 88 speed, pretty good. Man coverage, 77, which is nice. Free safety's playing a lot of man and blitz. Looks like he's running a 73 zone, 77 press. 74 catching, though, which is good. 59 tackling could be a lot better, especially being a safety. You want those guys to be able to tackle. Usually they're in the position of getting burnt by a corner, and the safety has got to make that last-ditch play to stop a touchdown. However, I got Brandon Jones here, 89 speed. Not as good a man or zone coverage as yet, but he is 5 years younger. Going to look at developing him under Bobby McCain before he leaves. As soon as he leaves, Jones will be our starter for the time being at least. Looks like I'm cutting Colbert, $450,000 penalty, but no one's going to want a 27-year-old. Steven Parker, also going to get cut, just don't need him on the roster, taking up cap space for no reason. On strong safety, got 27-year-old Eric Rowe, 89 speed, 74 overall total. Looks like I got 70 zone, 72 man, 77 press. He seems more like a free safety to me than a strong safety. He's only got 74 strength. Not a big hitter. Jamal Perry is going to go ahead and get cut. Kayvon Frazier, 86 speed, a little too low for me. Going to go ahead and cut him. Moving on, kicker, Jason Sanders, 92 power, 77 accuracy. Going to want to get that accuracy up over time, but he's only 24 years old. A lot of time to grow. Matt Hack, 26, 73 overall, 96 power, 78 accuracy. Usually in a kicker, that's pretty good. He's got 85 speed, so if we ever need to fake a punt with him, we might be able to do something. Draft picks. This is where I'm excited to play with this team. I have 2 first rounds, 2 second rounds, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and a 6th this year. So it looks like I'm going to be working with 8 picks total. No one on my practice squad. And we're going to get into it. I'm going to go into the free agency, see if there's anyone there that's young that can help us out. I don't sign anyone over 26 years old out of free agency unless they're superstar X Factor or something like that. Just something crazy. Something to help us out. Looking for mainly something in the defensive department, on the line, middle linebackers, somewhere around there. Darius Geis, however, halfback, 23 years old, 80 overall. It's like 90 speed. Star dev. 91 trucking, 92 carrying. You know, I'm going to sign him. I think Darius Geis might be our guy of the future here. 23, Mark Walton Jr., only 87 speed. Nothing really there. Looking here. No one too young yet jumping off the board. Ray McLeod, maybe. 23 years old, 90 speed, 84 catching. But I think we've already got our guys that we want at wide receiver. Tight end, looking Delaney Walker, top guy, 36. Obviously not the guy you want to sign for $4 million to be your backup tight end for the future. No one really in here. 22-year-old, 58 overall. Parker Houston's the closest to what we want. Someone at under a 60 overall is not really going to be in my wheelhouse. No one left tackle. No one left guard. Center's a no. No right guards. No right tackles. Now, left end, 37-year-old Terrell Suggs. 31-year-old Jamal Shear is really good. But I've got some guys in those skill positions on that defensive line that I think could grow pretty well. Not shadowed by a monster that's been playing forever. He's going to retire after maybe two seasons. 86 strength Dalen Mack, however, 23-year-old, $950K for a year. Looks like 88 injury. Block shedding's only 71. A guy that's young that would be a nice depth player for us, but I do think we could live without him. Going to right end, just really nothing here I like. Left outside linebacker, Cameron Wake is obviously a monster, but at 38 years old, not going to be around after this season. Looking to develop guys. Know we're going to lose a lot of games this season. Simming through it. Middle linebacker, Wesley Woodyard, obviously a good player, but again, just not going to be able to develop with a young team. Got 22-year-old Trey Lamar III, 72 speed, 62 overall. Not the type of guy we're looking for. Right outside linebacker, no one there. Cornerback. Now, this is a position I look for every offseason because there are a lot of people that don't get signed. Nick Nelson here, 23 years old, 70 overall, 88 speed. Looking at 72 zone, 74 man, 77 press, only 56 tackling, but that's why you get them good tackling safeties back there. This guy isn't meant to stop a lot of plays. He's meant to stop balls being caught. That's his job. 91 injury is good. There's also Tease Tabor, 87 speed. Now, this guy, if he had a higher zone, would be someone I would look at bringing in as a safety. But with that zone being 61, just not really someone I'd be too terribly interested in. No one at corner. Check out free safety. You got Monte Nicholson. Let's see his rating. 72 zone. Looks like we got 69 man, 92 speed, 83 hit power. Okay. 88 injury, so he's probably going to get injured once or twice throughout a series if we picked him up. 24 years old, 3 years in the league, only 71 overall. Probably a reason he hasn't developed all that well. Strong safety, just nothing there except for Roderick Teamer Jr., 86 speed, not elite. Zone, not elite. Hit power, not elite. Just not the kind of guy we're looking to bring in. Going back out, we're going to go ahead, sim this first season. And I'll see you guys at the halfway point.